This is the High School Football America podcast for January 28th, 2025. I'm Jeff Fisher. The High School Football America podcast is brought to you by First Place Spirit Wear, the official outfitter of High School Football America. First Place Spirit Wear has an up-and-running spirit wear store for every football program in America. They are the hassle-free solution for football coaches or booster clubs to provide fan gear for the players, the coaches, the fans. It's all there for you in one spot at First Place Spirit Wear, and you can get there by going to firstplacespiritwear.com, which is the number one, stplacespiritwear.com, or just make it the easy way. Go to highschoolfootballamerica.com. On every page, we have a First Place Spirit Wear banner ad, and you can just click on the banner ad and take you right there to First Place Spirit Wear and search for your school's store. They are reinventing the way fan gear is delivered to the fans, to the coaches, to the players. They are just doing an incredible job that is outdueling BSN's fan cloth, taking away a lot of the things that you're used to and kind of made your life not so simple is the best way to put it. For example, gone are the ordering windows. No more ordering windows with First Place Spirit Wear. The stores are open 24/7, 365 with order shipping straight to the home within days. Now, coaches, that probably perked up your ear, right? Because you're a coach. You're doing X's and O's and all that other stuff that's heaped upon you these days. You don't want to become the Amazon delivery man, do you? That's right, you don't want to. And they'll ship directly to the people who order them. It's as simple as that. You're not going to have to collect money anymore. You're not going to have to do all that stuff like storing, the product in your garage, in your dining room, getting your wife angry at you. That's all gone with First Place Spirit Wear. We are so happy to be partnered with Mike and Connie Meadows. It's an American-based company out of Ohio. Man, they just do it the right way. And here's the best part. After taking away all that stuff that you don't have to do anymore, what makes it really, really cool is they're going to give you 10% on every sale that will go in to a fundraising account for you. It is just so fantastic. They're also going to give you $10 gift codes for all the players, coaches, and the staff, and they've got the name brands that you love, the Nikes, the Adidas, the Champion. I can go on and on and on. You need to check out First Place Spirit Wear, and as I've been saying throughout last season and now into the offseason, because this is when you want to really be thinking about this, get yourself up and ready to go for 2025, I will put you directly in touch with Mike Meadows, the founder and the CEO, and you can talk about all of your needs, and you won't have to worry about, talking to an online chat bot or anything like that. You can talk to Mike directly. So just, reach out to me, DM me, or, email me, however you want to do it, and happy to put you in contact. And I'll even go on that call with you to make sure that you get A+++ service. That's First Place Spirit Wear. Visit them at firstplacespiritwear.com, which is the number one, stplacespiritwear.com. Or, like I said, do it the easy way. Go to highschoolfootballamerica.com and just click on their banner ad that's located on every page of our website. Now, time to also talk about GameStrat. Man, when instant replay came to college football, GameStrat was there, and they picked up almost all of the teams that made it to the quarterfinals. And I like to call it, the Division I AA, but we know it's, the FCS, not the FBS. But anyway, long and the short of it, GameStrat has been with us since 2020. I've been recommending these people because they are the premier sideline instant replay system with outstanding reliability, faster speed than Huddle Sideline, and more important than anything that I found with the coaches that I've talked to over the last 5 years when it comes to GameStrat is they take care of the problem if there is a problem. There's generally not a problem, but they get on the phone and they help you out. They've got great features like seamless video controls, video telestration, play filtering. Setup is so easy. It only takes 10 minutes. And like I said, the customer service, it is just so good. Plans are priced right for every coach's budget. And if you mention High School Football America, you'll get a friends and family discount. Now, to get that demo with GameStrat, just, go to GameStrat.com. Or better yet, just like I said with First Place Spirit Wear, go to highschoolfootballamerica.com and click on the GameStrat banner ad that's located on every page of highschoolfootballamerica.com. Well, it's hard to believe, but we are already through the month of January. I mean, 2025, it's mind boggling how close we are to getting into spring ball, maybe in some of these states. But that's where we are at this point in time. But we're going to spend the next several months here looking back at 2024 and getting you some of the coaches that had outstanding seasons. We got a lot of stuff coming for you here on the High School Football America podcast, brought to you by First Place Spirit Wear. And today we are going to talk a snippet of our interview, the interview I did with Raul Lara, the head coach at Mater Dei High School in Southern California. In his first year with the Monarchs, Coach Lara taking the Monarchs all the way to a national championship. They finished number one on the High School Football America 300, powered by NFL Play Football. And man, it was a dominating year for the Monarchs. And Lara, who's no stranger to top-notch high school football. Remember, he used to coach at Long Beach Poly when they were the national power that they were. Well, now he's got the Monarchs clicking in the same direction. The national championship for the Monarchs this year was their fifth with High School Football America since 2017. Man, they have been on a roll, no doubt about that. 5 national titles in 8 years, and don't be surprised when the preseason rankings come out later on this year if you see the Monarchs once again sitting there right at the top, very proud of where they've ascended to, and I'm talking about their program. We're always proud of our national champs, but we're proud of all 15,000 high school football programs in America. So I did this interview with Coach. It was just before the Christmas holidays, just after they won the Open Division Championship in California and were named national champs here at High School Football America. You can see the entire interview. It's a video interview. You can see that if you go to highschoolfootballamerica.com or just go to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com /High School Football America. But here's a little snippet of that interview. Coach Raul Lara just very, very pleased with the way 2024 turned out for his Monarchs.
Well, obviously, us starting number one and then remaining number one at the end, that was a relief.
Talk a little bit about when you were at Poly and you're used to what it's like to run a big time program, but pressure is one thing for a guy that's done it for all these years like yourself. For teenagers, and a little bit different. Talk a little bit about some of the things that you gave them, some of the experiences you gave them to help them deal with the all that pressure of starting number one and running the table and then finally becoming national champs.
There's a lot that comes into that. Very first day that I actually spoke to the team, one of the players, in fact, he was one of our captains, asked me, how do you deal with pressure? Obviously, as the years have gone for me, the way I deal with pressure is I depend on the Lord upstairs. And so, again, I was pretty much telling the players that the path has already been destined. It's just us getting on the roller coaster and riding the roller coaster and having faith in our Lord Jesus Christ. And if you don't have that, then obviously you're going to feel the pressure. And so, during the season, I really, really harp on, hey, we were given this day. Let's take advantage of it and let's get better each day that we're given. And that was the main focus. And the kids bought into it and they believed in it. And I think that's what kept us steady.
As you know, I'm a big
Right.
fan of Rollo, Coach Rollinson, your predecessor, couple of years removed and all that. And obviously, it takes a big administration, a good administration, to help you out a little bit. I'm going to ask you to do the same thing here. How important was it for you in year one to have guys like Rollo and an administration that said, "Hey, Coach, here you go. Here's what we like to do," and then add your touches to it?
Well, obviously for me, this is the first time I've stepped into a program that's already been seriously established and then me taking over. And so obviously this group was created by Rollinson, Frank, and Pat Dubar. Them are the three guys that brought this group together. And so when I stepped into the limelight or as the head coach, really for me was like, okay, let me try to make it comfortable for everybody, the coaches, the players, everybody here, and then just, give it structure. And that's what ended up happening. The kids loved what I was doing. Obviously, the coaches loved it, and everything pretty much stayed the same. It's just we had a structure. They understood that they were going to be held accountable for a lot of things that in the past they weren't. And I know for a fact that that the kids, I would say about 90% of the kids came into my office after the first week and pretty much just congratulated me and thanked me for coming in and making the changes that has been implemented. And then you had that 10%, 15% of kids that's still kind of reading you. And then as the year progressed and as we gotten closer to the championships, I think, pretty much all of them have bought in because you can see the changes in them and what have they learned and stuff. And then just hearing them speak to other media people and say, hey, this is what I learned from Coach Lara. And to me, that's pretty rewarding.
What a season it was for Mater Dei. Again, you can see the entire interview by going to our YouTube channel, Raul Lara. 1 year at Mater Dei and 1 national championship, 5 in the last 8 years for Mater Dei from Santa Ana, California. Man, it's hard to top what the Monarchs have been doing over the course of time. I mean, you'd have to go back to when we began our rankings back in 2012. That was an opinion poll then. It was shared, the national championship shared between John Curtis out of Louisiana and Allen out of Texas. Allen went on to win 3 straight. 12, 13, and 14. They had a quarterback. What was his name? Oh, yeah, Kyler Murray, current Arizona Cardinals quarterback. He was at the helm, and they won 3 straight national titles, but nothing like what the Monarchs have done here as of late. For appearing on the High School Football America podcast, Coach Lara will get a great fan gear pack from our First Place Spirit Wear folks, Mike and Connie Meadows there in Ohio, the official outfitter of High School Football America. Visit them at firstplacespiritwear.com, the number 1, stplacespiritwear.com. You cannot beat what they're doing, reinventing the way that fan gear is being delivered to the country, to coaches, to booster clubs. They're all just fantastically enthused by the difference they see compared to BSN's fan cloth. It's a Fanatics-like experience. If you've never heard of Fanatics, they're doing all the NFL teams, all the college teams. It's that type of experience. Amazing designs. The ordering windows out the door. The order shipped directly to the home, 24/7, 365. Your store is already up and running. If you talk to Mike and Connie, you can then customize it with your logo and all that. But right now, it's kind of a baseline of what you can see. And when you get to it, every coach I've sent there, they're like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And the best thing, too, is it's a great way for your fundraiser. You'll be able to get 10% on all of your sales. You cannot beat that. They'll give you discount codes for your staff and for your players. And they've got all the name brands that you need, Nike, Adidas, and Champion. You need to check them out. The official outfitter of High School Football America, that's First Place Spirit Wear. Also brought to you by NFL Play Football. Yeah, oh man. We love the association that we have with NFL Play Football and Roman Oben. Coaches, don't forget to check out playfootball.nfl.com for some great resources to help you improve in the coaching profession. And, of course, we're brought to you by GameStrat. They've been with us here since 2020, and man, have they come a long way. Their product is just superior. You want to check them out because they are America's premier sideline instant replay system. When I looked at it the first time, I said they're better than Huddle. And I meant it. They were better than Huddle sideline. And they've proven me to be right. And I said that in 2020. Here in 2025, they're rocking the world with their outstanding reliability, that faster speed than Huddle sideline. You cannot beat how the video transfers instantly in GameStrat, and its connection stays strong throughout the game. You know, they've got those great features that you'll love, seamless video controls, video telestration, and play filtering. The setup is easy. It only takes about 10 minutes, and their customer service is second to none. I mean, very rarely do you need it, but they're there, and they'll pick up the phone, and they'll answer your questions and get this situation settled. Different plans priced right for every coach's budget, which is cool. You can get a discount, friends and family, if you mention High School Football America. Now, to get that demo from them that sets everything off and rolling, go to GameStrat.com, or just like First Place Spirit Wear, go to the banner ad. There's a banner ad for First Place Spirit Wear and GameStrat on every page of HighSchoolFootballAmerica.com. That's going to do it for the High School Football America podcast. I'm Jeff Fisher.